Hello everybody, today I'm going to be sharing my hunting horn build-up boost set that isn't reliant on augments like my previous one was. More on that at the end. Alright, so for the weapon I'll be sharing my poison variation as I find it the most consistent in solo hunts. You'll want the Cactus Seal from Flaming Espinasse. Now I'm sure a lot of you already know, but for those that don't, this horn has a hidden poison ailment attached as well as fire element, which automatically makes it the best poison horn since it can scale with elemental damage bonuses. It also comes with two incredibly strong and consistent songs with the attack up and sharpness regeneration melodies, meaning you don't need any sharpness protection to stay in purple sharpness, as well as 20% affinity, so we barely need any affinity to reach 100%, and a 4-slot decoration as well as a level 2 rampage slot. Keep in mind, if you want to take this build into multiplayer, I do suggest making other ailment horns to swap in, as stacking poison weapons in a hunt isn't at all effective. Moving on, to make yourself this build, you'll need yourself the Archfiend Armor Sterato, the Archfiend's Armor Borlo, the Risen Mizaha sleeves, Sinister Grudge tassets, and the Silver Soulgreaves for the boots. As for the talisman, you'll only need a talisman that can reach attack boost level 3, and if it has extra slots, that'll be a nice bonus. So, I was stupid and didn't remember to say, here are the decorations. You'll want to pause it, there's quite a lot. This build will give you attack boost level 7 for 10 raw attack and 10% raw overall attack. Resentment level 5 for 25 more raw attack. Fire attack level 5 to make full use of the fire on the horn, giving 4 elemental damage as well as 20% increased elemental damage. Weakness exploit at level 3 for that 50% affinity against monster weak points. Critical boost at level 3 to make our critical hits do 40% increased damage. Maximum might at level 3 for another 30% affinity after being at max stamina for a short time. Burst at level 1 for 5 more raw attack on consecutive hits, then granting a 10 raw attack boost for a short time after 5 hits in a row. Build up boost at level 1 to make every attack that applies ailment deal 10% more raw damage. Foray at level 1 for 10 raw attack while the monster is poisoned. Mail of Hellfire for a crazy 15 raw attack at the cost of defense while we are on the red scroll. Coalescence at level 1 for a further 12 raw attack and 2 elemental attack after recovering from any blight or ailment status, and of course Horn Maestro for the overall increased performance speed and increase the shockwave's damage. As for the augments, you want literally any augments that can replace your decorations or grant you more slots, as this build will thrive with more slots and skills of any level, since Chameleos Blessing at level 3 will basically double your poison's duration, resulting in more damage for free, as well as letting you deco in comfort skills like Slugger and Evade Extender to suit your playstyle. As for the weapon, you want all 3 to go into attack, with a couple rare occasions where you would want to change to all elements with 1 attack up, but that doesn't happen very often, so I would stick with the attack ups. Alright, the elephant in the room. I want to apologize about my poison hammer build being extremely reliant on augments for damage. Augments are not supposed to be build defining, so I highly recommend swapping out some of its damage for crit boost and weakness exploit to make it viable off the bat. Next up is status trigger. Given how awkward it is to use on the hunting horn, I don't think it would be worth running it with this set, as you'll lose way too much damage trying to get the skill, as well as needing like a 50% uptime on status trigger buff alone to make it worthwhile. On that note, it's the same deal with build up boost. Relying on multiple pieces just to get 1 skill out of it is not a good trade. You only get 5 armor pieces, so putting 2 to 3 towards a niche skill that won't give you too much gain definitely is not worth it in the long run. This has been my build up boost build for the hunting horn. If you have any kind of builds you would like to see, leave them down in the comments, but as always, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.